Hey everyone, Uncle Jesse here. A week ago, I made a video about how you can make multicolor resin 3D prints. And obviously, this print right here isn't multicolor, but it is the same file that I showed off in the video. This is the all gray version of Luby 3D's print in place unicorn file. It's absolutely amazing. You can find links to her Patreon down below. But there was an issue with this that I glossed over in the video that I really didn't mention. And that was, if you look closely, there's lots of dust in this print after I've cleaned it and cured it. And today I want to talk with you about how you can avoid that issue when cleaning your resin 3D prints. So that shocking effect that you might see after cleaning your resin 3D prints, which really resembles my old Nintendo 64 controllers. Yeah, and hopefully some of you out there will get that reference. And the quick explanation of why this actually happens is because when you're cleaning your prints, you've probably cleaned them off in some IPA or some other kind of material, and then not allowed the prints to properly dry before curing them. And what ends up happening is some of that residual residue from the IPA or the resin is just still there on the prints and hasn't fully evaporated or dried up before you run into the curing process, and that's what gives it that little chalky outline. So today what we're going to be looking at doing is cleaning off a few of these prints from Loot Studios that I've printed on the Elegoo Mars and the Elegoo Saturn, one in the ABS light gray resin and then the other in their water washable resin. And I'm just going to go through a few different processes of cleaning this just to show you how this might occur on your prints and how you can avoid it. So one thing that we're going to be looking at today is there any difference between cleaning off your prints in a wash and cure station versus just cleaning off your prints in a bucket filled with IPA. These were all the same figures printed in the ABS light gray resin. And then on the Elegoo Saturn, I printed off the bases for the prints in the water washable gray resin. So for my first test, I'm just gonna take some isopropyl alcohol and pour it into this plastic container and dip a few of the prints in there and get them cleaned off as best I can. And I'm gonna run the same test multiple times for each set of the prints here. One set letting it sit and dry properly, and then the other I'm gonna make sure that we run off and cure it within just a few moments of it coming out of the cleaning process. And I'm gonna make sure I remove all of the supports before I run off and cure this. If you're interested in seeing more information on that Resin Basics video that I recorded previously, you'll find a link up in the corner here. Next up, we have the prints that I'm gonna clean off in the wash and cure station. So I've got this filled up with IPA, and I'm just gonna drop both sets of the prints directly in here and get these cleaned up. Once your prints are finished in the wash and cure station with the cleaning, you can take them out and let them sit out to dry or start the process of removing the supports from these. Again, with this process here, I'm gonna be properly letting one set of these dry out while the other I'm just gonna be cleaning up lightly, and then we're gonna be tossing it in the curing station here in the next step. You also might be wondering why I didn't wash off any of the water washable resin prints here with just directly in water, because I don't typically do that. I run all of my prints for the most part through isopropyl alcohol or mean green or some other concoction to clean off all of my resin 3D prints. I just find that I get the best results even with the water washable stuff with cleaning those directly in isopropyl alcohol. But whatever works for you, works for you. Now let's cure our prints. I'm letting these cure for 3 minutes apiece. Anywhere between 2 to 3 minutes is typically what I go for when curing my resin 3D prints. One thing that you can do to expedite the drying process of your prints is just by using a hairdryer or a heat gun to heat up the actual prints and help dissolve any of that excess liquid that's waiting to dry up there. So here are the results of our little test here, and as expected, the prints that were not thoroughly let to dry are a lot chalkier than the other prints, regardless of the cleaning method. However, which was a little bit of a surprise, maybe not so much of a shocker, is that the wash and cure units really did a much better job of cleaning the prints off versus just me dunking them in and out of the IPA solution there inside of a container. One additional thing that I should have recommended as well is you can use an old toothbrush to actually brush back over your prints to make sure that you've gotten any of the residual residue or the leftover resin out of any nooks and crannies, which will additionally help it from getting that chalky look and appearance to it. And like I said, the ones that we ran through the wash and cure unit both turned out really nicely here. The one that I let dry off just for a few minutes before putting in the curing station does have a little bit of that chalky appearance to it, especially in some of the little small crevices, especially on the back folds of this cape. But the one that I've thoroughly cleaned off and let dry and even used the hairdryer on turned out pretty much perfectly. So hopefully you found this video interesting and hopefully helpful when it comes to cleaning your resin 3D prints. I did want to say a quick thank you to our sponsor for today's video, which is Elegoo. If you're interested in the Elegoo Mars, the Saturn, their curing curing station or any of their resins, you'll find links down below where you can find that. And in fact, here in the upcoming weeks, they've got a new wash and cure station that's coming out that I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on and showing you a comparison of all of their curing and cleaning solutions for your different resin 3D prints. Hey, thanks so much for watching, and let me know in the comments what you think and if you have any other suggestions on how you can avoid the powdery, chalky substance from appearing on your resin 3D prints. Hey, thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.